Goal setting part 3. Today we're going to be talking about obstacles and backup plans. All right. It's when we don't have these two things that we are more likely to get overwhelmed and fall behind. Okay, so in the last 2 weeks, you have identified your top 3 values as they relate to your body, health, and fitness, achieved clarity about 1 or 2 outcome-based goals for the next 12 weeks, and how they align with your values to help you live a deeply fulfilling life. You have selected 1 or 2 behavior-based goals that will move you forward towards your outcome-based goal. And lastly, set implementation intentions, that's number 4, outlining your exact plan to ensure success. As you may have noticed by now, setting realistic goals that align with what's most important to you requires some thinking and planning. So here's a big high five for working hard on the process. Good job. Okay, mashallah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give you health, and may all of your health and fitness and wellness goals come true. Ameen. I want you to work hard on your bodies so that you can get to enjoy them, when you're older, right? That's one of the goals, that at least for me. All right, this week you'll continue to set yourself up for success by identifying your obstacles and creating a plan for navigating them. Okay, so step 5, we've done the first 4 steps. So today is identify your obstacles and make a plan. Now, obstacles are things or even thoughts and stories you tell yourself that could prevent you from reaching your behavior-based goals. Some common obstacles are not knowing how to cook healthy meals, struggling to find time to exercise, believing that you will never be consistent with exercise. Okay, now confronting your obstacles might feel a little scary, but in reality, identifying your obstacles can be very exciting, because this practice helps you understand precisely where your roadblocks are and provides an opportunity to formulate a plan ahead of time to ensure that you keep moving forward. So let's talk about it. Let's discuss some examples of obstacles, and let me know in the comments below. So remember Jasmine from last week? Let's build on Jasmine's scenario from last week to include her obstacles and create her backup plans. So Jasmine's outcome-based goals for the next 12 weeks are to gain strength and improve her eating habits. Her behavior-based goals are to eat veggies with dinner at least 5 nights a week and resistance train at least twice a week. Okay, her implementation intentions are to go to the grocery store on her way home from work at 5 p.m. on Monday and Thursday, then spend 20 minutes batch cooking the veggies as soon as she gets home. Next is to resistance train every Tuesday and Thursday at 9 out her workout clothes and set the coffee pot timer the night before. Okay, once Jasmine sets these goals, she started to worry about being able to commit to resistance training twice a week, because she was often required to attend last-minute early morning meetings. So Jasmine identified last-minute early morning meetings as an obstacle for one of her behavior-based goals. In preparation, she came up with a backup plan. Okay, so she says, on days when I can't get to my morning resistance training session as planned, I'll change into my workout clothes when I get home and do at least half of my session before I need to start dinner. Okay. Now, another concern was that she actually didn't like vegetables. She was willing to try and force herself to eat them for the sake of meeting her behavior-based goals. But deep down, she was worried. She had tried to eat vegetables over and over again and disliked them every time. How many of us can relate to that, right? This isn't just something that Jasmine's going through. Us too. So Jasmine realized that I hate vegetables was a story she had been telling herself, and it was an obstacle for her. To work around this, Jasmine changed one of her behavior-based goals, right? So she said, So her initial goal was to eat five veggies 5 nights a week. She changed her goal to try a new veggie recipe twice a week. Now, this new 4-week goal will allow her to explore vegetables, right? Preparation methods. She's going to find the ones she likes. She's going to really like try new veggies. I mean, that's amazing. And this will align with her desire to include vegetables with dinners 5 nights a week. So rather than trying to force behavior that hasn't worked for her many times before, Jasmine will be making progress doing something that's realistic and serves her outcome-based goal. Okay, so can you see the simplicity of this? Can you see how, if we really break it down, we can actually get closer to our goal? But often we don't have the time, or we don't go through these steps because it just feels cumbersome, and it feels like it's just too simple. It's too little, actually. It feels like too little. It feels like we should be doing a lot more. All right. So, action steps. This is what I want you to do. Let me blow this up for you. Review your 3 values, your outcome-based goals, behavior-based goals, and implementation intentions. Then make a list of any obstacle you foresee. These can be specific, like meetings, sick days, travel, Ramadan is another one, fasting outside of Ramadan, family time, husband wants something, or thoughts. Remember, don't forget to include your thoughts, such as I can't, or I dislike, I don't know how to. Step 2 is to examine. I just realized you guys can't see my face. Step 2 is to examine each obstacle and create a backup plan when you are able to. Okay, so if this happens, then I will this instead. Make any necessary adjustments to your behavior-based goals or implementation intentions to make them more realistic based on what your life is like right now and the obstacles that are likely to come up. Okay, keep your responses in a safe place, or even better, just drop them in the comments below so you can refer back to them next week when we have our first progress check-in and you set your goals for the next 4 weeks. Okay, now let's quickly recap everything that I have shared with you today. It was short and sweet, to the point. Number 1, your 3 values. Okay, this is what you should have written down by now. Your 3 values as they relate to your health and fitness, your 1 or 2 outcome-based goals, 1 or 2 behavior-based goals that you're ready, willing, and able to start working on immediately. Number 4 is your implementation intentions, outlining exactly when, how, and where you will achieve your behavior-based goals. And lastly, foreseeable obstacles and your backup plans. Okay, I'm sure you have questions. You're probably thinking, well, how do I overcome this obstacle? How do I overcome that obstacle? So go ahead, send me a message, drop it in the comments below, just make a post of your own, and I'd be happy to reach out and help you. All right, talk to you soon. Assalamu alaikum.